What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about NFTs and their future. There is a lot of FUD and confusion around NFTs from people that are not in crypto. So I want to look at what NFTs are right now and where they are likely to go over the course of time. Before I get to that, I'll do the spreadsheet. The first 26 coins that I spoke about on the channel. Had you invested $100 into each of these when I release videos about them, and you're still holding that crypto, you'd be in profit for about 12.5 grand. If you want to see the coins that I own, you can come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I buy and sell, and it's where I'm sharing those bear cycle investments, those coins that I think can make those 20x gains, those 40, those 50, those 100. Like I said before, when I did the whole Udemy course saying it was going to do 100x, and it did 700x. And like I said, guys, if you want to see the coins that I'm in, you just have to click the link in the description. Bear cycle is upon us, and it's the best time to invest. That is just unequivocally true of every financial market in the history of finance. Crypto happens to have better returns. So you've got time to research because the bear cycle lasts a while. If work obligations, family obligations, all of that gets in the way, then, like I said, click the link in the description and you can see the coins I'm going to be getting in on. So, NFTs, right? So let's start with NFTs in terms of Web3. So NFTs have enabled a digital art revolution, but why are they essential in this new world? NFTs are the killer technology that enables the ownership and exchange of Web3 assets and goods. The next generation of decentralized communication, payment, and media networks are being built from the ground up to be governed and owned by the people. The first step beyond digital art are effectively NFTs, right? NFTs are started as a vehicle to provide proof of ownership and secondary royalties for digital art in the crypto world, but they're evolving to far more. Now they provide ownership in the metaverse, they're tradable in-game assets, they're membership passes for communities and organizations, they're identities in the digital world. And because they act as a key to community, as keys to a community, it gives holders incentives and benefits. It gives artwork to the collectors. You can utilize audio files now as NFTs. You know, we've seen some bands releasing NFTs as audio files. There is an immense amount of different potential here. In-game assets and are right now probably the most relevant in terms of where people believe it's going. You know, you can stake your NFTs to earn interest. You can rent your NFTs out if it's land. You can rent vehicles out in some games. But when you look at it at the moment, the blockchain gaming projects have insane amounts of volume. And that is only going to grow over time. You can also own your own Web3 usernames with Ethereum name services. We've recently seen Anthony Hopkins, the actor, the old actor, buying up his own domain. There's the metaverse land prices have been absolutely incredible. We've seen some selling for, in millions and millions of dollars. And the evolution of NFTs is here, right? It's now, where do they go? So, as I've said, NFTs are keys to online communities and events. You know, you get an NFT and you can go to an event, or they give you membership passes. Obviously, the in-game assets that are tradable and sellable are fantastic. You know, I've spoken about this in the past. You get a game like Fortnite where you're constantly doing tons of microtransactions, whether it's upgrading your character or whatever. I know people do that. But you can't do anything with that. That's money gone. Whereas if you use your crypto to upgrade a character, to buy at tools or land, you can still sell that stuff. And you might either make a profit or you might recoup some of the money you've spent. There's immense potential. It redefines digital IDs and assets. You know, we've seen that people now are getting their digital ID online. As it's something I'm really not a fan of, but you can do it, and it provides everyone with the ownership within the metaverse. But where can it go? So firstly, innovations pop up and markets boom and stabilize. We've seen it. We saw it with the dot-com bubble. Dot-com bubble exploded, crashed, stabilized. NFTs probably could be very similar. And then they already have become prime assets in the virtual world, and they'll probably only grow. You know, venture capitalists not only believe the NFT market will survive, but they will grow bigger and more important, because they're counting on our lives becoming more virtual in the years to come. That is inevitable. We are going to end up having people that are in offices and have a meeting and do it in a digital world, having a digital cup of coffee as they're having a meeting about something they've got to do with work when they're a cubicle away from each other. And rather than simply purchasing digital photos, videos, and assets for games, we'll probably soon be buying real estate and stocks with this digital and this NFT as a digital certificate of ownership. That's something I can see happening. That's something I've spoken about multiple times in the past. You know, we probably have mortgage contracts as NFTs. And effectively, this will mean a metaverse in which everything is turned into an NFT token that can be bought with cryptocurrencies. And I've said it before, like, well, you know, we're already seeing people like Nike and Adidas buying up virtual land so that they're going to have a virtual store where people can buy an NFT and then they can send that NFT to a store to, in return, get a physical goods. So, like, buy an NFT of a pair of Nike trainers that are size 12 and then send that through to the Nike store and they'll send you out your physical goods. That's sort of where we're going with all of this. Scenario 3 is obviously video gaming taking over, but that's going to happen anyway. Video games already are taking over. The video game industry is in the, you know, hundreds of billions of dollars. And some companies are already offering digital assets as part of blockchain games, such as Ember Sword, such as, you know, Axie Infinity, but they've not taken off in the wider gaming community. That's going to happen. We've already seen a big evolution in that with just Epic Games partnering with Gala. You know, one of Gala's games, Grit, is going on Epic Games store. That's huge. All of a sudden, a blockchain game is now can be utilized by a wider audience. And how does that affect people? Well, some people will continue to play it. Some people will play for fun. Some people will play for profit. It will change. It will evolve the nature of how people earn money. And scenario 4 as the market collapses. And we'll probably see something like that to some degree, but you know, we'll probably see a semblance of a collapse, but I think only in a short term. It's not going to, the bottom isn't going to fall out of the market and it never recover. NFTs can crash in the same way cryptos can crash. It's just, I believe firmly that it will recover over the course of time. But this is where NFTs are going. They're not, you know, even if they crash, they're not going anywhere. This is going to be an evolution that really is incredible during our lifetime. Where do you guys think NFTs can go? Do you think there's anything beyond do you think beyond gaming? Because gaming's sort of the focal point right now. So is there a scenario that you can see it being used outside of gaming beyond the things I've mentioned, like real estate or, you know, shopping? Do you think there's anything else? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to hear if anyone's got a really interesting perspective on where NFTs could be going beyond those things. Yeah, let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when new content's coming out. And guys, if you're not prepared for your bear cycle, you do have time, but I know a lot of people are working more. A lot of my mates are working many more hours than they used to. Cost of living has gone crazy. So if you don't have time, come check out Copy My Cryptos, where I'm sharing those coins that I'm going to be buying up during the bear cycle. Those ones I believe can 20x or more. So if you want to see where they are, just click the link in the description and check it out. That's it from me, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.